Thank you very much and a very warm welcome to the weather desk. It remains rainy over the eastern provinces of South Africa this morning. As you can see, there is an 80% probability of rainfall over the Mopani, the Vembe and towards the Lowveld region of Limpopo, and this will result in localized flooding in some of these areas. Otherwise, scattered thunder showers over the Waterberg district later on in the afternoon and the northern parts of KwaZulu-Natal. Only a few chances of thunder showers can be expected across the eastern interior of South Africa for today. The morning is also starting off with some fog patches over the northeastern interior of the Eastern Cape, throughout KwaZulu-Natal, the Central Free State, and we're expecting poor visibilities on the roads for this morning. But these conditions will be improving as the morning progresses. And then further west, we're expecting mostly clear weather conditions for the remainder of today. But very windy conditions are expected in the coastal areas of the Northern Cape, and this may result in difficulties navigating offshore these coastal areas. Some fell fires over the Kalahari and further eastwards. Another level 5 warning is in place of heavy rainfall leading to disruptions and flooding over Limpopo in the east, including over the Kruger National Park, and a level 2 warning is also in place over the Lowveld region of the Mpumalanga province. And then later on in the afternoon, a level 2 warning is in place of some severe thunderstorms over the western parts of Limpopo in the Waterberg district, and we're also expecting heavy rainfall here leading to localized flooding. And temperatures are starting very cold in Sutherland for this morning, at a minimum of 5 degrees, a minimum of 9 for Calvinia, but pleasant conditions in Uppington at 17, and towards the eastern parts of the country, mild temperatures for this morning in the Midlands of KwaZulu-Natal, a minimum of 11 for Pietermaritzburg and 12 degrees over Mnambiti for this morning. Along the coast, though, a 17 minimum is expected over the city of eThekwini, and towards Richards Bay, expecting a minimum of 18 degrees for this morning. Johannesburg is starting at 16, a minimum of 17 for Pretoria, Mahikeng and Polokwane in Limpopo, and an average of 18 degrees for this morning between Phalaborwa and Musina in the Limpopo Valley. And then later on in the afternoon, mostly warm weather conditions across the central interior, a maximum of 33 for Bloemfontein, 34 degrees for Vryburg and Kimberley, a high of 31 degrees for Mahikeng, pleasant temperatures for Johannesburg at 25, 26 in Pretoria, but mostly mild temperatures in Emelo in the Highveld of the Mpumalanga province, reaching a high of 22 degrees. In KwaZulu-Natal, mostly mild temperatures over the interior, but pleasant over the coastal areas. Richards Bay will peak at a maximum of 25 degrees. And further south, we're expecting pleasant temperatures in the Eastern Cape with a maximum of 26 degrees expected. Over Gqeberha, Cape Town will peak at 24 degrees, and very warm weather conditions for Vredendal, peaking at a high of 31 degrees. And going towards Tuesday, we're expecting a cold front to brush along the south coast, resulting in a slight chance of rainfall, and we are expecting weather conditions to start improving over Limpopo with only a 30% probability over the central and eastern parts of this province. Only a slight chance of rainfall as well over Mpumalanga and KwaZulu-Natal, but further west in the northwest and the western parts of Limpopo, there is still that 60% probability of showers and thunder showers later on Tuesday evening, but they're also expecting some heavy rainfall in these parts of the country, and clear weather conditions will persist over the western parts of South Africa on Tuesday. And now let's take it out onto the roads and see what is happening with Rob.